Okay, hi Year 10. Today we're going to have a little chat about physics. So the physics course is a 2-unit course. It counts towards your ATAR definitely. You are able to do physics with a maximum of 2 other sciences. Again, you don't have to do any science, but you can do a maximum of 6 units or 3 sciences when you are in Year 11. Why would you pick physics? Physics is the science that explains how things happen. So when you look at something in the real world, any simple motion or even properties like light and heat, physics is the science that actually tries to explain how. So in Year 11, our first 2 topics are all about motion. We look at kinematics, and then kinematics is motion, acceleration, speed, etc. And then we go into dynamics, which is more about forces. Then we move into waves and thermodynamics, so energy. Then we look at electricity and magnetism, which then builds into the Year 12 course, where you look at projectile motion in a bit more detail. Then we link electricity and magnetism, so we look at motors, generators. Then we look at the nature of light. This is quite philosophical. It looks at some of the great scientists and how quantum physics was born. And then we take that a bit further and go from the atom to explaining how things happen from the universe level, so in space even. So physics is a topic that I would recommend you have quite good skills in maths. So it's usually advised to be doing advanced maths alongside the physics if you choose it. All of our sciences are 60% working scientifically, which means the emphasis is actually on students doing. It really is no longer about students memorising or just regurgitating content. They actually need to be able to apply it and answer questions, data analysis, you get asked questions about experiments you have done. So rather than me just talking on and on, I think I'll introduce Sophia.
Hi.
Sophia is a student in Year 12 who is currently doing physics. So I think let's hear from her. Sophia, why did you pick physics?
I picked physics because I had a really strong fascination with the universe and black holes and stars, and you get to learn a lot about that, especially in Year 12 and the atom to the universe, and you get to learn about how the universe is expanding and different theories such as Einstein's E=mc². You finally get to know what that means, and I think it's just a really fascinating topic, and you learn so much about our universe and how it works, and then that impacts your own view about the world. So I think it's a really important topic.
So that's why you picked it. Studying it for the last 2 years, what have you particularly enjoyed about it?
I think I've really enjoyed doing the experiments, especially because there's a lot of practical hands-on work that you get to do. So it's not really, you have to understand the concepts, but once you really get them and apply them to the practicals, you just understand it so much better, and that really helps a lot, I think.
All right, so if Year 10 students pick physics, what sort of commitment are they making? What do they need to allocate?
I think in terms of physics, there is a lot of mathematics, but then again, and a lot of it is basic mathematics, and you can always expand your understanding of mathematics. So don't feel like you have to be held back by your understanding of mathematics. You can always develop it through the course, and you can always get better. And don't let that put you off from physics.
So with maths, the thing to stress with physics is we're not about proving any of the equations. The equations are actually given to you. So the trick is actually just getting the data that is provided, and I think we just need to pick what's relevant data, don't we? And then it's just substituting in. So there's no proving. So if you're worried that you're going to have to do proofs or get equations from scratch, that's not with Year 11 and Year 12 physics. Okay, thanks Sophia.
No worries.
Thank you.